Assalamu alaikum. Today I will discuss about class 8 science class. The name of the topics is chemical reaction, and this topics is included in chapter 8. Okay, now let's go our lesson. This is the introduction page and this is the introduction figure, and three figures present in this case. One man research in laboratory, and this is one kind of candle, and it's another a gaseous substance come out from bottle to outer environment. These three are the best example for chemical reaction. That means different types of chemical reactions always occurs around us, and releasing energy and creating useful new materials and core disease etc. are taken place through chemical reaction. So we will know that what is chemical reaction. Chemical reaction is a process in which one or more substance, the reactants, are converted to one or more different substance and the products. Now next lesson, that means at the end of this chapter we will be able to different types of chemical reaction are discussed in this chapter. Also different types of energy transformation through chemical reaction. We know always energy produced by different types of chemical reaction, and that types of reaction is called heat producing reaction. Also we know heat absorber reaction or heat absorption reaction is found in this chapter. Explain the transformation of energy in dry cells. That means dry cell is another topic, is very important topics in this chapter. The another explain electrolysis, it's another process, and use properly chemicals and different instruments in chemical experiments. That means different types of instruments are used in laboratory, and these types of instruments are discussed in this chapter. Appreciate the contribution of chemical reaction in your life. That means the importance of chemical reaction is also discussed in this chapter. Now lesson 1 and 2. Lesson 1 and 2, symbol, formula and valency. That means three topics are discussed in these lessons, and these also very important topics. Symbol, at first one, symbol. The Bengali meaning of symbol is potik. What is symbol? The short expression of any element. The short expression of any element is called symbol. We know that total 118 elements present in chemistry subject, and these 118 elements are arranged in a one kind of table. The name of this table is periodic table. No? Now in class 7 we have got some ideas about symbols and formula. That means symbol and formula also discussed in class 7. Maybe the name of this chapter is 6 or 7, anyone. Now this is the last meaning. The short expression of the element is called symbol, such as the symbol of hydrogen atom, H, capital English letter H. Again the symbol of nitrogen element, the capital English letter is N. Now another definition, formula, Bengali meaning. Formula means sanket, the short expression of molecules of a compound is called formula, such as hydrogen chloride. It's one kind of compound. The formula of hydrogen chloride is Cl. Again, sulfuric acid. The chemical formula of sulfuric acid is H2SO4. Now, the last lesson, valency. What is valency? The Bengali meaning of valency is jojoni. Valency is one kind of energy or one kind of attraction. Through this energy or attraction, any molecule or atoms are combined together and form a compound. That means compound is formed through valency. And we know that a valency table or chart present in this lesson. This is the valency table, we know. Table, the valency of some elements and radicals. Another important words, radical. Another important topics or term is radical. Radical also are expressed in this table. Radicals, these all are radical. This row are completely all are radicals. And in this table, 3 groups are found in case of elements or in case of chemistry subject. These 3 groups, these are first one non-metal, and the second one metal, and third one radicals, non-metals. This is the first row. That means in first row all matter or elements are non-metal. That means hydrogen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, these are included in valency 1. Again, oxygen, sulfur, carbon, these are included in valency 2, as like as nitrogen, phosphorus is included in valency 3, and carbon, sulfur are included in valency 4. That means this is the first column, first row, all are non-metal. Again, in the middle position of a valency table, all elements or matters are metal. That means in the middle row of valency table, all are metal. And the last one, radicals. Suppose ammonium, hydroxyl, nitrite, nitrate, bicarbonate, carbonate, sulfate, sulfite, phosphate. This valency table is very important to form a compound, or also we can say that, and this is also very important for chemical reaction. Some chemical structure present in this lesson. These are the chemical structures: hydrogen chloride, water, ammonia, methane. That means 4 types of compound molecular structure are given in this lesson. That means molecular structure. Molecular structure is the another important topic for chemical reaction. How many types of atoms or molecule present and their arrangement all are shown with the help of chemical structure. So these are the chemical structure are methane, and these are the chemical structure of ammonia, and this is the chemical structure of water, and the last one is the chemical structure of hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen, that means one bond present between hydrogen and chlorine atom, and at the last one from a compound, the name of this compound hydrogen chloride, and the structure hydrogen bond chlorine. That means this line, this single line and this double line all are called bond. Bengali meaning bond means bandhan. That means in hydrogen chloride compound only one chemical bond present between hydrogen and chlorine. On the other hand, water molecule or water compound, 2 chemical bond present. 2 chemical bond present between 2 hydrogens and oxygen. And the last one, ammonia. 3 hydrogen atom and only 1 nitrogen atom present. These are arranged among 3 chemical bond. These are the chemical bond. And as like as methane, 4 chemical bond present among 4 hydrogen atom and 1 carbon atom. Now the next lesson, radical. This is the definition of radical. What is radical? In this above table, that means valency table, sulfate, carbonate, nitrate, ammonium, etc. group of atom and do not stay independently. Do not stay independently, and they are also group of atom. And then now they participate in compound formation like elemental atom, and this group of atoms is called radical. This group of atom is called radical. That means we can say that radical is a group of atom. They do not stay independently, and they can participate in chemical reaction and form a compound such as carbonate, sulfate, nitrate, nitrite, ammonium, etc. And all radicals are shown in valency table. And already I have said that valency table always we must be remembered to form a compound in case of chemistry subject. Now some rules present. These rules are used to form chemical formula of any compound, to form a chemical compound of any compound. These are the rules, 3 rules present in this case. So the first rules, if the valency of the element or radical is same, it is not necessary to write valency in the formula, and then only element and radical are to be written together. For example, calcium oxide, ammonium chloride, ammonium nitrate. The first rules, when the valency of both elements in a compound are same, at that case there is no write any valency to form a compound. This is the first rules of chemical formula. And the second one, if the valency of one element is any multiple of valency of another element, the valency of both elements is divided by that multiple, and then the divided result is exchanged and is written as suffix. For example, carbon dioxide, C2O4, that means CO2, and here the valency of carbon and oxygen is respectively 4 and 2. This is the second rules. That means carbon dioxide is a one kind of compound, and these types of compound is exceptional because actually the chemical formula of carbon dioxide C2O4, but carbon dioxide molecule or compound is expressed CO2. Why? This answer is the second rules of chemical formula. This is the second rules. That means here carbon and oxygens valency are respectively 2 and 4. That means carbon valency 2, on the other hand oxygen valency 4. No, this mistake you can say that carbon valency 4, oxygen valency 2. That means the valency of carbon and oxygen are respectively 4 and 2. And here 2, 4, these two number or digit multiple from one another, and 4 is multiple of 2. So 2 or 4, these are the two digits and these are multiple. That means 4 is multiple of 2. And on the other hand, the valency of 4 is carbon. That means carbon valency is divided by multiple digit. In this case, multiple digit is 2. Again I say that means the carbon valency 4 is divided by 2, and again this 2 digit is multiplied by the valency of oxygen, and at that case we can found carbon dioxide, that means CO2. The last one, 3 nung rules. If the valency of both elements is different but not any multiple, like valency of A is X and the valency of B is Y, then the formula of compound formed with A and B is AYBX. The valency of elements A is written as at the suffix on B, and the valency of element B is written at the suffix of A. For example, aluminium oxide, Al2O3, aluminium oxide. The third rule is, suppose the valency of 2 elements of a compound are different, such as the name of this compound AB, the element, the valency of element A is X, on the other hand the valency of B element is Y. At that case we must be known that to form a compound, valency of both elements must be changed, so that in this case the chemical formula will be AYBX. That means the valency of A will be exchanged of valency B, and at the last stage the chemical formula will be AYBX, and this is the rules of chemical formula. That means today already I have discussed the definition of chemical reaction, the definition of formula, symbol, valency, and somewhat I have discussed chemical structure of compound, what is valency, and to form a compound, rules of chemical compound. Thank you for watching my video class.